Olu Patana, a member of MPP, the governing New Patriotic Party communication member here in Northern Region, at 8:30. In a few minutes time, we'll be coming your way with the headlines papers. Osman Al Husseini has been my name. You listen to Kesmionline 17 after 8. One 107.1 FM, it's the station. We are live from Gumani Tamale. It's 18 minutes past 8 every tuning. It's Monday, the 28th day of March 2022. According to Chris calendar, Osman Al Husseini has been my name. Don't forget the show is Kesmionline, stretching from now till 10 when I say goodbye to you. It's time for us to kickstart the headlines here on 107.1 FM Monday. Without much ado, let me welcome my executive producer so that we'll start the doing this morning with the papers. Chief, good morning. I'm doing very well.
Okay.
We are back again.
We are back. Today being Monday, and during the week we had a weekend. So from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we are back here again with the hustling.
Sure.
So we have to give thanks to the Almighty Allah
Most definitely.
for His mercy. Not everybody had it this way. We are fortunate to have it this way, so we don't have to be hypocrite. Grant the Almighty Allah His thanksgiving. Somebody will say, give what belongs to Caesar, and give what belongs to God.
Exactly.
So we have to do that exactly.
Most definitely.
Before we this morning, we'll be looking at some couple of papers. We have a lot more than 17 papers.
Exactly.
But we'll just look at few and you start a discussion with your guests.
Exactly.
Who will be coming in to delve in-depth analysis into this. But yesterday there was solo Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Did you listen?
I didn't have time to listen. I was somewhere.
You were somewhere when the president came into your home. You were somewhere.
I was somewhere just making sure we have a good show this morning.
If you were around, at least you would have gotten some
info because regarding the
fellow Ghanaians. You are a strong man. You left the fellow Ghanaians and you were somewhere.
Oh, Chief, I was in assignment, you know.
So we're
you were able to get down to follow him yesterday.
Oh yes, I watched it throughout.
Tell us more about it.
I watched it throughout.
You're part of this particular show. There's not bother ourselves so much because you are privy to that particular development yesterday. So let's have your say on that particular.
You want me to
tell us more so that the listeners who didn't have time to listen to him.
Yesterday I even kept it on Kesmi FM. He says that the president on his update as usual, that was the 28th update on the COVID-19 COVID-19 updates to Ghanaians, and what basically, during the week the minority came up with this thing that we work on this thing, the PCR test they're doing at the hospital. Non-Ghanaians pay $150 on arrival, even if you come with COVID vaccination card that it is you have been vaccinated. Then Ghanaians who arrive to have to go through that same process for $50. I think the president hit to the call and said, okay, if anybody who comes in fully vaccinated should be exempted.
Okay.
And our land borders have duly been opened. But he just made a formal announcement. But I know those things, people were going through them. People like especially at the borders, people were to and froing. Then he says wearing of nose masks were not mandatory. And I know you and I know that it's just that, as I say, it was just a public declaration. Funerals and weddings and public beaches can, I mean, throughout the Christmas season, people were at the beaches. You understand? So it's just good that the president says it publicly and everybody makes his mind clear. So I think, in spite of this borders issue, if you go to the Aflao area, there are more than 14 unapproved routes which people were using and which was unveiled on a national platform. So that one wasn't a much deal that we should do, but officially we have something, and the way people were using their level on, because you know, if you are doing things on the illegal way, that you are doing it genuinely, that is recognized by the state. So I think it's a welcome news. He says that agenda 111 is bulletin. He keep on shifting posts. He says it will be completed before the Kenya office administration. Anyway, so Ghana opens borders. That is on the front. Marks no longer mandatory president. That is, as I told you already, it was on the 28th COVID-19 update. So we yesterday I had a chance to follow it from the beginning to the end.
In another story too, the mineral funds must provide economic livelihood for the mining communities.
You see, this thing, to me, I say the Minerals Commission or authority, I stand to be corrected, need to do something about this. Look, people comes into communities, use their natural resource and abandon, and the community cannot even boast of even one classroom.
See, such initiative, you know the cause of this our chiefs.
Yes, it is. Look, on the way to Damangu in the Savannah region, you know, the contractors who did the Damangu facility were taking gravels and all from the same area and filling the and so although the project schools and clinics, but look, these are things that if you are anticipating that the community will grow in future, that means we should have more school structures or expand the clinic that they were supporting. Alain the chief asked them to build a mosque and a palace for him. And that was the compensation for them taking gravel. So you can imagine, and that palace which is built to him, it is not for the community, like let's say this is a chief palace. It's built as a house for the chief. So today, if he's no more, it is inheritance of his children. And the community members were watching.
The traditional leaders, they can't claim that the house belongs to the traditional.
No.
So it's the chief in this case.
So with this call, I think I agree with. I think recently you saw DRA and some other communities fighting because of paying. No, not even in the eastern region where they drive the Akosombo.
Even Obuasi Adams, they also have the same issue.
Yes. When was that? I used this road. You know, there's a place they crack quarry. Just is it Pigo? Pigo. Look, the people are making, the Chinese people there are making money. Look, a school is just bad. If they don't even have water, the children, I met them on the way in the morning, school days, they were carrying. So I said, okay, fine. If this corporate social responsibility, if you could provide them even with 2 big, let's say 1,000 liters of polytank, as corporate social responsibility. Then you have tankers there who go to fetch water. Okay, every week we detail the tanker to supply them water to them. Because what you are doing, I believe they just go to the chief palace and put some 500 cities or 1,000 cities. And that's it. So we should look into these matters. It's
they only make sure to get in touch with the chief and satisfy him alone. So after all,
at the end of the day, the community suffers. Because look, when they are breaking the stones and you are around them, that comes up, and the people within that area involve it. It's serious. You lived on Obuasi before.
Yeah.
Look at Anglo Gold.
Seriously.
Before they used to have some package for the people in Obuasi.
But it's differently altogether.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening to our people here.
So the government roll out free TVET this year. How is it going to be?
It's up to the educationalists to decide for that, because it's good they put it before the educational service. Do you know 2021 school placement? I don't know what's happened to it.
I learned it was released on Friday. I don't know because I saw a news item flying that it has been. I don't know if it has delayed so much.
I won't get to Olupata. You tell us more on that particular development. Because
it's
a teacher, so you will prove it to that particular development.
You have more. The publisher, let me guess. You know, people are very strategic. During the Ghana-Nigeria match, for bragging rights, John Dimolo says if Nigeria should win a point in Ghana, he will walk up barefooted with his.
Mr. Where is he?
Oh, John Dimolo. Oh, he's around. He's a serious farmer. I mean, he's a big time supplier of ginger.
Wow.
Yes. That is what he's a big time supplier of ginger.
He made mention that he walked from Accra to Lagos.
To Lagos with ginger, with a sack of ginger. And unfortunately, so now they say he's under pressure from Accra to Lagos.
Alliance forces control minority.
So we are looking. You know, this minority majority thing, any day it comes up, I tell you that look, the minority have nothing to lose despite their Ghanaians. The majority has a lot at stake. So they need to tone down. They shouldn't forget that there are no more 169 members of parliament. They have equal numbers in parliament.
Exactly.
So if Honorable Afenya Martins will always throw jabs at the minority, the business of government to the floor of the house, and if you bring it and they shoot it down, the minority will tell you that there's no quorum. Every day I tell you that, look, government cannot have all MPs who are ministers into the chamber. They cannot be. It means that government machinery must shut down, and every day all of them must be in parliament. So if you don't compromise, bring things closer to each other, then we are the executive.
You will find difficult.
We are the legislature. So we have our way. You have your say, and we have our way. I tell you, no any serious country or business person will come and do. No. There are some. Yes, government can go in without parliamentary approval, but bear in mind when it's backfire, you can take the country into a descent. So if you are doing something like that, we are all getting the heat of it now.
It will affect each and
everyone. So let's compromise and move the country forward. I think today we had less time, so your panel.
We have to leave the conversation.
Yes, so that you continue with your panel. Good morning.
Right, folks, you heard Mr. Ibrahim Kesmi with the headline paper here. Do make it editing tomorrow for another section one. It's time for us to come your way with the papers this morning. I have with me in the studio Olupatala and Abdulgani. And before I come for us to start the conversation, I'm going for a short musical break. When we're back, we'll commence the conversation. Good morning.
Boss, that's what.
thought you are late.
Am I late? You have not started.
But I was here before you. So I can see you.
Boss, now looking at you, I'm going to disappointed. My boss.
You mean?
Are you my boss?
Oh,
I said my boss. How is it?
I heard you is not on spec. It's not wearing spectacles.
No, the grey hair.
Your mama likes wearing spectacles. So
Why are you so mysterious?
even
Yours is the Ramdani grey hair.
this one is solid
It's
gray,
Ramdani.
solid gray hair.